Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And partner, I'm glad we're inside our broadcast booth for this one because it is unbearably hot down there on the field. We're talking triple digits right up there at the Boog melting index.
Yeah, when I saw you down on the field pregame, I thought you ran through the sprinklers, but then I realized you were just sweating. Well, that's one measurement that isn't always accurate for everyone because, you can sweat when it's 68 degrees up here. But I agree with you. It's a hot one today. Those guys need to stay hydrated.
It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, makes the grab, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Burnes, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. Ripped to short. Toss to Naylor. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Willie Adames stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity. Back here in the desert, and on the mound today, Logan Webb.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a ground ball. Fitzgerald on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, out towards right center. Lee snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely. So 2 down. Here's Gurriel. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Line drive, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 outs. Just a slow ground ball this time, and a foul ball. Line and a base hit into right. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Second inning set to go. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman. Burns back to work. Chapman gets a piece there. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. In the air, right side, Carroll hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So here's Wade now.
First baseman, Wade Jr.
The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. 1 out, bases empty. That's down and in, a slider missed. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. 1 down, bases empty. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Stays alive. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Late night Lamont down on strikes.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
No, that's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Giants back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Out to short, Adames. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And ball 1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Carroll now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. And a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And he's got a double.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ketel Marte now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And there's the strike. Fans another. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's a speed threat, Grant McCray. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And that one is off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at second. To the right side. Wade. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lee under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 1-0. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. One away. Stepping in, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Moreno down to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Adames at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And now the count is even. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it remains bottom of the 4th. Now it's going to be Pavin Smith. Smith, 29 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. That's hard hit on the line. Yastrzemski makes the grab, 1 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Perdomo at the plate and takes high there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Comebacker to the mound. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Burns back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
All these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 down.
Okay.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Burns winds and deals. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. So now the DH spot, Elliot Ramos. Slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Hit in the air out to center field. Now there's one away. Here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Liner, base hit. And now it's Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Gurriel in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1 out. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Giants 0. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. There's a strike.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against.
Grounds 1 to short. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting left fielder, Grant McCray.
Now the left fielder, Grant McCray. Struck out swinging his first time. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Giants hitless so far in the game. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's way high. And now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Diamondbacks. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Rip to third. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
2 down, base is empty. Pavin Smith will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Fly ball down the line. McCray makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Right through there for a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, but really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. So the tying run at second. Up the middle. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Got him looking. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
Bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. Chop to third. One up, one down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, right side, and that one handled, gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 3. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Yeah, that's fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
Back-to-back base hits. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Logan Webb won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Josh Naylor now at the plate. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
2 outs, runner on first. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add a pair. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. Pitch misses. 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Foul ball. And a 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball up the middle. And he'll be safe at first.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Now, Eugenio Suarez pulls that one foul. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Rogers departs, and as he heads. New arm for the Giants, Eric Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So digging in, Patrick Bailey. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
This one in the air. Suarez under it. They got it for out number 2.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 8th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one the other way. Brings it in. One up, one down. Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Popped up. Bailey makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. The Diamondbacks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Popped up left side. Adames drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and they're on top 7-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Grant McCray. Burns back to work. And that one fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Perdomo whips it to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. In the air, foul off first. 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Fitzgerald stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And there's the strike. Just missed.
2-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.